And Jordan, there's so much control that the users have in this mode. What kind of coach setting tips would you give to players once you have your team out there, your lineup set?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Knicks. For the Bulls, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Knicks, Bulls, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So the New York starting five. Later out there with Z, and there's Money. Then there's Dimes, and it's Bennett in at the 2. And for the Bulls, they've got Boss. Williams is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Boss, and it's lights out in at the point guard position. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Boss. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Money. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well. Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And so he makes both from the line. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Here's Boss, and that's a foul called on Money.
Number 23.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Prodigy passes to lights out. Now the dish to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Tries again. Boss gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lights out, passes to Boss. The rebound by Bennett. Fast break, here we go. Here's Dimes. Pass to Money. That's tipped. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The Prodigy passes to Boss. And it's blocked. Here's the waiter. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. What a great game.
From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
.139 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dimes beyond the arc. The waiter's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's the Prodigy. Boss gets the bucket.
You know, it's exactly how you play big inside. Take advantage of the size advantage that you have.
Dimes, the pass to Money. Here's Z. Shot from 12. A Prodigy with the rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Here's Z. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the three in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
And there's the pass to Boss. Here's Lights Out. Here's the Prodigy. Passes it to Boss. Lets it go with a three. Hands it from downtown. Boss has got 7 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bennett. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
11. The Knicks. 11.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Prodigy is out there with Williams. Then it's White. Then there's Carter. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. The baseline J. The shot by Powell, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Right side, White. He feeds it to Drummond. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Schultz. Drummond working against Portis. Here's Jerome. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
Here's Jerome.
2 minutes.
After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Jerome passes to Schultz. Shoots over Vucevic. The waiter misses.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
The time for the ball. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Bulls.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
He's checked in for Andre Drummond. Boss comes in for Kobe White. And lights out subbed in for Javon Carter. So New York going with almost an entire new grouping. Money's checked in for the waiter. Z comes in for George Niang. Then it's checked in for Powell. And it's Dimes in for Ty Jerome. Here's Bennett. It's deflected.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the feed to Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Left side, Portis. Shoots over Vucevic. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Portis has got his first basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lights out, misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The prodigy, he's checked in for Vucevic. That one is no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 3. Loss, no good. Here's Dimes to the paint. Z, good. Z's got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Boss. 7 points in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. Pass to Boss. Another shot. Count that bucket. Boss has got his second bucket of the game to go. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresh seed. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from the waiter.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Waiter out there with money. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Z. And it's Bennett in at the 2. Lights out, misses. New York leading by 3. Here's the waiter. He has 7. That shot off the mark. Williams with the defensive effort.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The basket box. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Here's Boss. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Boss has got his 3rd basket of the night. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Bennett the pass to Z. Kicks it to Bennett. Inside. Z. Good. Z's got 7 points in the game.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Lights out, passes to Boss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Boss.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for lights out. Norman Powell's checked in for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Money.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Z. Here's Dimes. Chicago grabs the miss. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds in this game for the tie. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for New York, Bobby Portis is checked in for Money. George Niang comes in for the waiter. And it's Ty Jerome in for Z. Here's Drummond. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Portis, the pass to Jerome. Over White. Almost, but it rolls out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Dimes, defended by Carter. Pass to Dimes. Outside Portis. New York missing again. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to the Prodigy. White looking around. And he wills that one in, sending right through off the back iron.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Niang. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Niang. Then it's checked in for Ty Jerome. Niang hits them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Carter against Powell. The Prodigy passes to Carter. Now the pass to the Prodigy. Gets it off. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
It's time
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Boss is out there with Williams. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's Boss. And it's lights out in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Personal foul. First team
And now
foul.
we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Dimes. Passes to Money. Here's Z. Shot clock at 5. The Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Boss. From past the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Money. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Knicks trail by 4. New York takes timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. 2 on the clock. Dimes. Bullseye.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And the pass to lights out. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Boss. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defenders simply couldn't get around the pick, and it results in a wide open look.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Boss. One shot.
One shot.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Money. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
See the pass to Dimes.
2 minutes.
Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Boss. Bulls leading by 5. Here's lights out. It's blocked. Here's Bennett, and there's the drive, and it's blocked. And they're able to recover. They recover it. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Boss. It's rebounded by New York. Bennett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Schultz. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Driving to the basket. And it's denied. Here's Money. Makes it off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Here's Boss. Dishes it to Williams. Rocket 6. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Bucket is good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 1. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dimes.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth.
Dance Team.
Lights out. Passes it to the product. Here's Boss. He's covered by Bennett. Here's Boss. Yes!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
On your feet, fans.
They're trailing by 1.
It's time.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
It's time to go and get loud.
Here's Dimes. That will count. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.